We naturally live in cycles, smooth, wave-like shifts in states. Upswings alternate with downturns, and this is a natural process. But if you expect yourself to be constantly productive and ready for action, you can quickly burn out and lose the ability to take on large-scale tasks. Why does this happen? It's simple. By ignoring periods of decline and not allowing yourself proper rest, you deprive yourself of the opportunity to regain strength. After all, to take a deep breath, you first need to fully exhale. Proper rest replenishes our inner reservoir of energy. When we spend this energy in the world, it comes back to us in the form of money, recognition, and gratitude. But how can you determine what kind of rest is truly restorative for you? Astrology can help with this. The key indicator of inner energy, psyche, and emotional state is the position of the moon in your natal chart. The moon in Aries relaxes through movement, activity, and a change of scenery. The best way for it to unwind is through sports, running, dancing, or even trying something more extreme, like rock climbing or go-kart racing. Spontaneity is a key part of its rest, so planned meditative practices or passive relaxation can be frustrating. It needs something dynamic and energetic that allows for an emotional release, whether it's loud music, bold creative expression, or even competitions that bring out its fiery nature. The best kind of rest for this moon is feeling free, acting fast, and without restrictions. The moon in Taurus relaxes through comfort, stability, and pleasant sensations. Feeling safe is essential, so the best way to unwind is in a peaceful atmosphere, a cozy environment, and without any rush. This moon finds perfect rest in slow walks in nature, soft blankets, delicious food, massage, or aromatherapy. Its ideal form of relaxation is enjoying life's simple pleasures, whether it's listening to favorite music, watching a good movie, or spending quiet time with a cup of tea. Physical comfort plays a huge role, so soft clothing, pleasant textures, and soothing rituals help it fully recharge. The moon in Taurus dislikes chaos and surprises. It needs time to settle into a state of relaxation and enjoy the moment without external pressure. The moon in Gemini relaxes through communication, new experiences, and variety. It needs movement, conversations, and the ability to switch between different activities. The best way to unwind is by taking a walk through a lively city, meeting friends, reading an interesting book, or watching an engaging movie. This moon finds it hard to rest in silence and solitude. It craves a constant flow of information, whether through chatting, browsing blogs, or discussing new ideas. A change of scenery also helps recharge its energy, so short trips, spontaneous getaways, or even just taking a different route on a walk bring joy. Its ideal relaxation involves lightness, laughter, and the excitement of learning something new without getting stuck in routine. The key is to avoid boredom. As for the moon in Gemini, true rest comes from mental movement and diverse experiences. The moon in Cancer in the natal chart finds rest through deep emotional immersion in a comfortable and safe environment. Feeling supported, protected, and surrounded by warmth is essential, so it relaxes best either in the company of loved ones or in solitude, where no one disturbs its inner world. A cozy home atmosphere, familiar traditions, and nostalgic moments help restore its energy. This moon unwinds when it can nurture itself and others, whether through cooking favorite meals, creating a sense of comfort, or simply enjoying a quiet evening with a cup of tea. Water has a special calming effect, so bathing, walking by the water, or even listening to the sound of rain helps clear the mind and bring relaxation. The moon in Cancer recharges when it can follow its natural rhythms, exist in an emotionally supportive space, and feel genuine care and understanding. The moon in Leo finds rest through joy, self-expression, and a sense of importance. It needs to feel admired, inspired, and appreciated, so the best way to relax is by engaging in a favorite creative activity, spending time with those who value it, or immersing itself in a festive atmosphere. This moon recharges when it can express itself, whether through art, dance, singing, or simply a bold and confident presence. Surrounding itself with beauty, luxury, and pleasurable experiences is essential, making activities like attending the theater, dining out, shopping, or indulging in self-care ideal ways to unwind. It gains energy from positive emotions, whether through laughter, compliments, or the opportunity to shine in the spotlight. The moon in Leo rests best where there is joy, inspiration, and the freedom to express itself without limitations or criticism. The moon in Virgo finds rest through order, meaningful tasks, and a sense of control over its environment. Chaos can be overwhelming, so the best way to relax is by tidying up, organizing things, or engaging in something practical. This moon feels calmer when it can structure its thoughts, making activities like reading, journaling, or planning great ways to relieve stress. Taking care of the body is also essential, so yoga, massage, healthy eating, or self-care rituals provide a deep sense of relaxation. Passive rest can be challenging, but repetitive and meditative activities such as embroidery, drawing, or gardening help restore inner balance. The moon in Virgo truly rests when the day is filled with small but meaningful actions that bring a sense of order, usefulness, and harmony. The moon in Virgo finds rest through order, meaningful tasks, and a sense of control over its environment. Chaos can be overwhelming, so the best way to relax is by tidying up, organizing things, or engaging in something practical. This moon feels calmer when it can structure its thoughts, making activities like reading, journaling, or planning great ways to relieve stress. Taking care of the body is also essential, so yoga, massage, healthy eating, or self-care rituals provide a deep sense of relaxation. Passive rest can be challenging, but repetitive and meditative activities such as embroidery, drawing, or gardening help restore inner balance. The moon in Virgo truly rests when the day is filled with small but meaningful actions that bring a sense of order, usefulness, and harmony. The moon in Libra finds rest through harmony, beauty, and pleasant social interactions. It thrives in an aesthetically pleasing environment with a peaceful atmosphere and emotional balance, making the best way to relax surrounding itself with beautiful things, listening to music, watching an elegant film, or spending time in a cozy setting. This moon recharges when there is lightness and an absence of conflict, so complete solitude without social engagement may not be the most comfortable way to unwind. It enjoys connecting with loved ones, discussing art, sharing emotions, and receiving attention. A great way to relax includes a walk in a scenic park, visiting an art gallery, a romantic dinner, or engaging in light creative activities such as painting or design. The moon in Libra finds true rest when it feels harmony in relationships, admires beauty, and enjoys the moment without stress or imbalance. The moon in Scorpio finds rest through solitude, deep emotions, and inner transformation. It needs to feel in control of its inner world, so the best way to relax is by spending time alone, diving into its thoughts, and releasing pent-up emotions. This moon does not rest in surface-level calm but in transformation, making cleansing practices like meditation, shadow work, dark aesthetics, mystical exploration, or watching psychologically intense films ideal for relaxation. It is essential to process emotions rather than suppress them, so crying, journaling, deep feelings, or even engaging in intense physical activity can bring a sense of inner release. It feels truly restored when it undergoes a process of rebirth, letting go of what no longer serves it. The moon in Scorpio finds real rest when it can fully experience its emotions, face deep truths, and emerge stronger and renewed. The moon in Sagittarius finds rest through movement, freedom, and new experiences. It needs to feel spaciousness, a lack of restrictions, and the opportunity to discover something new, making travel, exploring unfamiliar places, or even reading about distant lands and philosophical ideas the best ways to relax. This moon recharges when surrounded by inspiration and positivity, as boredom and routine feel draining. Active forms of rest such as hiking, sports, or immersing in a new culture suit it well. Engaging conversations, exchanging ideas, and searching for deeper meaning also help it unwind. Its ideal rest involves moving forward, seeking knowledge, feeling light-hearted, and following its desires without rigid boundaries. The moon in Sagittarius feels truly refreshed when its world is filled with adventure, laughter, and endless possibilities. The moon in Capricorn finds rest through order, structure, and a sense of accomplishment. It struggles to relax in chaos or idleness, so the best way to unwind is by engaging in something productive that brings satisfaction. This moon finds peace in clear plans, organization, and self-discipline, making its form of rest often feel purposeful. A walk in fresh air, exercise, working on long-term goals, or even tidying up can help restore inner balance. Stability is crucial, so it finds relaxation in predictability, familiar rituals, or a quiet evening in solitude. It truly rests when it feels in control and knows it is moving in the right direction. The moon in Capricorn recharges through resilience, mindfulness, and moments of solitude where it can organize its thoughts and regain strength for future achievements. The moon in Aquarius finds rest through freedom, change, and intellectual inspiration. It needs space, the ability to step away from routine, and the chance to dive into new ideas. The best way to relax is by changing the environment, engaging with interesting people, or exploring something unconventional. This moon recharges when it can follow its unique desires without restrictions, making spontaneous walks, unexpected trips, or creative experiments ideal for refreshing the mind. Mental stimulation is essential, so reading, learning about new technologies, or watching scientific and futuristic films bring it joy. It truly rests when it feels free, independent, and unbound by rigid expectations. The moon in Aquarius restores its energy through new experiences, unconventional ideas, and moments where it can simply be itself without limitations or stereotypes. The moon in Pisces finds rest through solitude, dreams, and deep emotional immersion. It needs to disconnect from external noise, relax, and let itself go with the flow. The best way to unwind is through music, meditation, creativity, or simply spending time in silence. This moon recharges when it can dive into its imagination, watch an inspiring movie, read a book, or dream without limitations. Water has a special influence, making swimming, taking a shower, or walking near a body of water excellent ways to restore energy. It needs a sense of peace and freedom from pressure, so solitude or a tranquil atmosphere suits it better than noisy social gatherings. It truly rests when it can simply be, feel, create, and trust the flow of life, releasing worries and dissolving into emotions. The moon in Pisces recharges through deep feelings, spiritual practices, and moments of surrender, where control is let go and intuition takes the lead. Such nuances help to understand why one person relaxes by running in the mountains and another lying on the beach. The main thing is that the rest corresponds to internal needs and not to fashion or other people's expectations. There is no right or wrong rest. There is rest according to the authentic needs of the emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual body. However, it is always important to consider your individual cycles, such as solar, lunar, menstrual, annual, and the context of significant life events occurring during different periods. All of these factors can influence your overall state and needs.